Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker, and we back. Top of the week, beginning of the week, Sunday, Monday, late night joint. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to the podcast, TikTok, Instagram, um, all that good stuff. Spotify, and Apple Music. Make sure you guys are the guys, everybody over there on Spotify holding it down. Thanks for holding it down. Um, yeah. So don't forget to hop over on the riding in your car, chilling. Pop in that Bad Guys podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all that good stuff. But let's get this week popping. It's gonna be a busy week. I got that feeling. I got that feeling it's gonna be a busy week. Last week was crazy. News flooding in from last week. Moving over to this week. Let's get it popping. Let's get it straight. Let's get straight into it. Like I said before we start, make sure you liking and subscribing. Where we gonna start? Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight. I guess he won his defamation suit. He got his apparently he's got 8 million and he's on a suing spree. So be careful because he ain't playing, it looks like.
It's been a long journey getting to this day, October 16th, 2025, but we are here in the English countryside about an hour and a half outside of London, and the verdict is in. We've been quiet, listening to liars continue to lie and keeping to ourselves, living and loving our life, as we said, leaving everything in God's hands and letting our lawyer do the talking. But according to the courts, trying to ruin my name and trying to bring harm to my family in a book filled with lies equals $8.8 million. And this is just the beginning, because anyone and everyone that helped promote these lies will hear from my lawyer in the days to come. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That from my voicemail is the voice of a liar.
Do not text Nico again. Do not call Nico again. Leilani, if you are also checking these messages, that goes for you as well. I am very serious about this. I am very serious about this. Do not text him, period. Period. Please understand that. And Brian, you know me. You know me. And you know that I mean what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, so Brian McKnight's son that passed away, a lot of things were going on with that. I think we had an episode about it where his brother had got on here and started talking crazy, driving down the street in a car. Brian McKnight's son died of cancer. Apparently, Brian wasn't in his life. This is what I'm hearing. Brian wasn't in his life, apparently. He wanted to get to know him before he died. Brian was like, nah, I'm cool. Huh. So Brian McKnight celebrates an 8.8 million court victory after judge rules in his favor against his ex-wife, Julie. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this motherfucker smoking cigars. This motherfucker smoking that pack.
It's been a long journey getting to this day, October 16th, 2025, but we are here in the English countryside about an hour and a half outside of London, and the verdict is in. We've been quiet, listening to liars continue to lie and keeping to ourselves, living and loving our life, as we said, leaving everything in God's hands and letting our lawyer do the talking. But according to the courts, trying to ruin my name and trying to bring harm to my family in a book filled with lies equals $8.8 million. And this is just the beginning, because anyone and everyone that helped promote these lies will hear from my lawyer in the days to come. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That from my voicemail is the voice of a liar.
Do not text Miko again. Do not call Miko again. Leilani, if you are also checking these messages, that goes for you as well. I am very serious about this. I am very serious about this. Do not text him, period. Period. Please understand that. And Brian, you know me. You know me. And you know that I mean what I'm saying to you.
Yeah. It's getting serious, man. Your family get messy on the internet. Then his son get on there. Brian McKnight Jr. calls out his father after he makes a celebratory post about winning an $8.8 million judgment against his ex-wife, Julie McKnight.
I've tried, man. I've tried really, really hard to not touch on shit, to let it go, to be the bigger person, to be mature, to be something. But the shit going on with my dad right now, man. If y'all aren't seeing what's happening, if y'all aren't seeing the fact that this is just a very hurt and a very emotionally unavailable and not intelligent person, the person that is still have not been able to handle the death of his own mother, the things that we're seeing him go through right now, to decide to make certain posts on my late brother's birthday. Say what you want, dog, but the gloves are off for me, just to keep it real. And there's and the thing about it is, just like, I get it, man. You know, our parents, they're humans too. They've gone through things too. Whatever the grievances they have against each other, whatever. My issue is, though, man, you don't want me to start talking about the things that I had to deal with in my childhood, the things that I will take to my grave, the things that my brother took to his grave, that we could put out there, the things that we could say as a son, as a teenager, as a 15-year-old that my brother was when we started touring, the things that we went through together, the things that we actually saw, the things that we actually lived with and dealt with because our dad wasn't emotionally intelligent enough nor mature enough to actually be a father. You don't want that. And without even getting too deep, man, it's like to do it on my brother's late birthday, my baby brother's heavenly birthday, his first heavenly birthday. This is the post you decide to make? That's not petty? You don't think people are going to realize that that's ridiculous? And that it's obviously strategic? Who are you trying to hurt if it's not me and my mother and our family? Who are you trying to hurt? Who are you trying to hurt, man? Which has always been my issue. Which is why way back when that started all this, I made the post that I made because I knew that this was the only thing that would get you, man. Maybe that was my fault. I've taken accountability for it. But it's become obviously clear, and maybe not even just me, and I'm hoping to the masses that we're dealing with someone that has unchecked trauma that they're not dealing with. So in closing, man, just to keep it real, this isn't the last time I'm going to talk about this, because I've realized that maybe it's time for me to start talking about this kind of stuff. Maybe it's time for me to start not airing shit out, but being vulnerable enough and open enough as someone that has lived an insane life. I'm going to start talking about these things, man. It's unfortunate that we're going through this with my father. It's unfortunate that y'all are watching my father and my mother duke it out publicly. But what I can assure you is, though, the truth will be revealed. You'll feel it. You'll know it to be true. If you actually have a heart, if you actually have a soul, and you at the very least try, you'll see the truth.
This nigga Brian McKnight gonna have his son in court next. Oh man. Did y'all see will I say is this talking crazy? Gucci Mane went on Big Facts podcast talking about the Jeezy verses.
After I did what song I did? The Truth.
Yeah, the truth.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he stopped and did what he did.
Yeah.
Because if he would have played Stay Scrap, I don't think I could have took it.
What was there?
I'm telling you. That's what, like I guess he seen the situation. Said let's calm it down.
Yeah.
Because it would have been like a volcano. It would have.
Oh, you was already ready to go there. I seen you moving. I seen you.
I was ready to go there.
You had on the coat.
I really was in the heat of the moment. I didn't even intend for it to be like that. I didn't intend to go there like that.
Yeah.
But then it's like once you get there, it's like it just
Fuck all that.
Man, it just gloves off. That side of me don't come out no more.
Yeah.
So that's how I came and going into the verses. But once I started the verses, it seemed like he was more level-headed and calmer than I was. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I'm dropping diss records. He didn't drop no diss records.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's how I looked at it. Like, damn. So it kind of made me. I ain't gonna say.
with you? Who with you?
Oh, I had it with me.
What they?
My dude energy, they ready.
Oh, so he had to figure out a way to be like.
I ain't saying he had to, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like
That was smart.
That was smart, and they were like it brought everything to like a respect level. Like from then on, we kind of like. We ain't been no disrespect since then. I couldn't do nothing but respect it because it's like, if I diss you and you don't diss back and you go there, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that because you could have.
Yeah.
So
Right.
so at that moment, you think about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You ain't crash out.
Honestly, I don't know to respect that or not, but very entertaining interview. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Very entertaining interview. Gucci Man should do more interviews. You really should. Anyway, I know I've been on part of the show. We've been staying on the Layla Ali versus Clarissa Shields. Layla Ali made a video. I want to call it a damn slander video. Layla Ali made a damn slander video about Clarissa Shields. I got it.
This one is so detached and delusional that she actually praises my father while trying to trash his daughter.
Yeah, we had Layla Ali, but she can't do for women's boxing what I'm doing. Because I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. Because I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me. That's it. Learn from Muhammad Ali. If you don't validate yourself first, nobody else ever will. You know, she wants to be like in the public and keep her name tied to mine because I'm young and popping. Right now, it's my time. And she wants to keep her name connected to mine. Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never. Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
Now, what father would embrace someone like her or want to be associated with someone like her while she's trying to tear down his very own child? My father was the greatest of all time because not only did he have a beautiful, one-of-a-kind style in the ring, he was also a remarkable individual outside of it. He used his platform to uplift and inspire people. He carried himself with integrity, kindness, and grace. He was someone our community could be proud of, and he represented us well. You know what my father would say? She's a generic wannabe. My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside of the ring. Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I sent her off in the right direction, but she has become a disappointment. She is a horrible representation of both the sport and our culture.
Beneficial. Fuck them if they win against you. You don't need them bitches with you. Her man ain't got no balls, so you know his dick little. Not them fake hoes, do it for the real women. I ain't fucked this nigga 2 years, still bitching. Girls who think they just so pretty, and just because they born light skin that they just all that. That they can come up with shit, talking shit. I look better than you. I look better than you, so you can get off my shit. Light skin, red bone. Yeah, get your funny looking ass up out of here. I don't play with these hoes.
You have a clear picture of what our relationship was and what exactly happened in the past that led to today. Now, do you believe I'm jealous of her accomplishments?
So are they gonna fight or what? Are we gonna get this fight or what? I'm not gonna lie. It look like Layla been in the gym. Layla look like she getting in shape. Is in shape. I'm not gonna say either or, but I like Clarissa. I really do. I just like Layla more. My money's on Layla. Oh yeah, man. Let's get this fight. Let's run. This is the fight I want to see. After all these fights, Mike Tyson and Mayweather and was it Jake Paul and Tank? I want to see Layla and Clarissa. What you talking about? A real one. That's the fight of the year. Come on, make it happen. Anyway. Oh yeah. Ruby Rose. I think she's going viral for this. I just seen it. Ruby Rose puzzles over single status and viral video amid X backlash. Rapper and model Ruby Rose, 28 years old, posted a video questioning her single status despite her appearance, which went viral on Instagram and sparked mixed reactions on X. Critics referenced her past relationships with Lil Uzi and Drewski, along with escort rumors she has denied. I'll say again, along with escort rumors that she has denied. I've heard some things.
It ain't no motherfucking way. I look like this. Like, just chilling in my car. Like, I just look like this. Off the wake up. Like, no makeup. Just a little lash and lip gloss. And a little filter. A little filter. And I'm single? It don't make sense. But it's okay. I'm fucking crazy.
Don't get me wrong, you look good. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. You look like a 2025 Mercedes with 100,000 miles on that motherfucker. Look good though. Look good though. Look good. This nigga. I forgot. The show was just moving. I forgot we got to the whole ass Snoop Dogg. Yes, I said it. If you watch the show, you know I'm not the biggest Snoop Dogg fan off of rap. I think he's a great rapper, one of the greatest rappers ever. But you know the side antics, I'm not a fan of. So remember, if you watched the show, we did an episode on Snoop Dogg when he went to the movies with his son, or his grandson, and there was a same sex couple in the movie, and remember he didn't want to explain it to the little old guy. Remember that? I played the video. I'll play it again.
What you see is what you see. They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
With Kiki Palmer is in that movie. So we watching it, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like
That part.
they're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
And boom, months later, Snoop Dogg features same-sex couple in his children's series, Doggy Land. This nigga, they done got a hold of him. This nigga sold out to the rainbow. You were just saying a couple weeks ago, this and that. Now you put them on your cartoon. I done told y'all this Snoop Dogg nigga ain't as cool as he think as he seems to be. I mean, I don't mind you doing it, but don't be flip flopping it. They done got a hold of him. Somebody done called him to the office. Snoop's a robot. Snoop's a robot. I'm like, this nigga's a robot. Now he's got the same-sex couple just months after he said Disney's adding the same-sex couple to kids' films made him scared to go to the movies. Yeah. This nigga's flip-flopping. Oh, flip-flopping ass Snoop Dogg, y'all. Yeah, he's flip-flopping now. That. What old girl? What Lola say? He came from gangster rap, Death Row Records, bitches and blunts, and now he's the face of pastel-colored kids. Called Doggy Land, pushing gay progressive family content. Prove that it doesn't matter who they are. They all end up getting paid off by their masters. Huh? Okay, you say so. Yeah, this nigga's flip flopping. Well, I'm not surprised. I've been on Snoopers all last name. There you go, flip flopping, and it's not this. Like I said, it's not the same sex couple on the cartoon. It's the flip flop. So quickly too. It ain't like, oh, you had a couple years, something happened. No, they done called you to the office. And that was the look you had when you was going in there when they was having that meeting. And you gonna play one of the characters. Nigga. You are? Never mind. Let me stop. Let me end the show. Let me end the show on a cool note. Let me end the show on a real one. Tupac. So I found this. I think he went on Matt Barnes' show. The Brenda's got a baby, the child that was thrown into the trash. This is the real story. They found him. He went on Matt Barnes' show.
There she had the baby solo. She had it on the bathroom floor and didn't know, so she didn't know what to throw away and what to keep. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash.
How did you learn that you were the baby from Brenda?
Man, who would have thought, a $99 ancestry DNA test would literally unlock, a whole Tupac, revelation of a song that was one of his first hits. And I found out a little bit before Jeff. As soon as I did the ancestry test, I reached out to the closest family members is on there. When you do an ancestry test, you never know what's going to pop up. We went to school. The song of what Tupac said of her going to school after is true. After she did it, she walked right to school. And after that, it kind of transpired into a big thing. And they took her to the hospital. And due to the magnitude of the situation, they wouldn't let me stay with her. Oh, okay. So by the graces of God, I was,
What was your first thought when you heard Brenda had a baby, knowing, damn, I'm Brenda's
To be
baby?
honest with you, I cried, man. I was on the phone with my best friends, and I'm reading the newspaper, and I grew up, you grow up so long and you're not understanding a tragic story is about you. And now you're reading it, and now it's, you're opening your eyes to what actually happened.
Yeah, Brenda's got a baby. Brenda's baby got a brain. Fella name. Slept there and she had the baby solo. She had it on the bathroom floor and didn't know, so she didn't know what to throw away and what to keep. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash. I guess she thought she'd get away, wouldn't hear the cries. She didn't realize how much the little baby had her eyes. Now the baby's in the trash, he bawling. Mama can't help her, but it hurts to hear her calling. Brenda wants to run away. Mama say you're making me lose pay, and social work is here every day. Now Brenda's gotta make her own way. Can't go to a family, they won't let her stay. No money, no babysitter, she couldn't keep a job. She tried to sell crack, but ended up getting robbed. So now, same story they reported on, I'm reporting on. So she sees sex as a way of leaving hell. It's paying the rent, so she really can't complain. Prostitute, fam, slain. And Brenda's her name, she's got a baby.
It's crazy, man. Did the ancestry and found out he was the baby that got thrown in the trash. It's wild. It's wild. With that being said, you guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow, most definitely. All that football that will happen. Falcons just lost. We'll get to that tomorrow. I don't feel like dealing with that tonight. Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe and TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. Like and subscribe. Like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bad guys out.